Alright, 4b, simplify x over 3x squared minus 9x plus 6 minus 2x plus 1 over 3x squared plus 3x minus 6. Alright, let's look at the denominator of the first term. So that's 3x squared minus 9x plus 3. First thing we can do is factor out of 3, so we get x squared minus 3x plus 2. And now we can x factor this, and we're going to get 2 and negative 3. So two numbers, they give me a product of 2 and a sum of negative 3. So it looks like that'd be negative 2 and negative 1. So I can rewrite that as 3 times x minus 2, x minus 1. That represents the first denominator. Let's look at the second denominator. Alright, that is 3x squared plus 3x minus 6. Factor out of 3, we get x squared plus x minus 2. So two numbers that give me a product of negative 2 and a sum of 1. That'd be 2 and negative 1. So that would be 3x minus 1, x plus 2. So let's look between those two sets. What do I need? Let's go ahead and just write it one more time so we can rewrite it. So the first term is x all over 3 times x minus 2, x minus 1, minus, on the bottom of this thing is 3 x minus 1, x plus 2, all over 2x plus 1. Okay, so what are we missing on both sides? So we both have a 3. We both have an x minus 1. This side, however, has an x minus 2, and this side has an x plus 2. So let's multiply the top and bottom of this one by x plus 2, and the top and bottom of this one by x minus 2. So now our terms are the same. So let's go ahead and distribute and multiply the top. So the top on the left is going to be x squared plus 2x. We're going to have a minus on the right side. We've got 2x plus 1 times x minus 2. So minus, in parentheses, 2x squared minus 4x. I went there and there, there and there, plus x minus 2. So all this junk is over 3 times x minus 2, x plus 2, x minus 1. Alright, let's distribute the negative. So I get negative 2x, positive 4x, minus x plus 2. So let's sum like terms. So I'm going to get on top negative x squared, do this in purple, negative x squared, so I've canceled those out, plus 5x, plus 5x, 1, 2, 3, plus 2, all over 3 times x minus 2, x plus 2, x minus 1. Okay. The answer looks like C. Alright, now let's look at complex fractions. A complex fraction is a fraction where the numerator and denominator, or both numerator and denominators, both are still fractions. So here's an example. 1 over x over y, 3 over 1 minus 1 over 2y, and x minus 2 over x minus 2 over x plus 1 all over 3 times x minus 1 minus x plus 1. Okay. To simplify complex fractions, all you have to do is multiply the numerator and the denominator by the LCD, their least common denominator. Okay. So let's simplify fractions. So I have 1 over x plus 3 over 5 over y plus 4. So here's how we're going to do it. We're going to multiply the top and bottom both by xy. So now I'm going to get this on the numerator. I'm going to get y, because xy times 1 over x is that, plus 3y, 3xy. The next one I'm going to get 5x plus 4xy using distributive property. Okay, 510. Let's do another example. Okay, we're not actually going to show another way. Let's go to the next one. Simplify this complex fraction 1 over x over y. Well, let's just multiply the top and the bottom by y, or by x. So the top's going to become 1, the bottom's just going to be xy. Answer is B. Alright, moving on. Simplify the fraction 3 over 1 minus 1 over 2y. So let's multiply the top and the bottom of this thing by 2y. So the top's going to become 6y. And the bottom, once we distribute it, it's going to be 2y minus 2y over 2y, which would be 1. So 6y over 2y minus 1. The answer is C. Alright, simplify this complex fraction. Okay. X minus 2 over x minus 2x plus 1 all over 3 over x minus 1 minus 1 over x plus 1. So let's multiply both sides by x times x plus 1 times x minus 1. We're going to multiply the top and bottom by that whole expression. And we can do that because it's still going to be equal to 1 once we do it. So let's look at the first term. So the first term is going to be x minus 2 times x plus 1 times x minus 1 times x over x minus 2 times x times x plus 1 times x minus 1 all over x plus 1. Alright, the numerator is going to become 3 times x plus 1 x minus 1 all over x minus 1. Okay, we're almost done. Minus 1 times x plus 1 times x minus 1 all over x plus 1. So let's see what we can cancel. Cancel this x, that x, this x plus 1, that x plus 1, this x minus 1, that x minus 1, this x plus 1, this x plus 1. So now we can simplify it to x minus 2 times x plus 1 times x minus 1 minus 2x times x minus 1 all over 3x times x minus 1 minus x times x minus 1. Okay. So let's see, what can we do? Alright. The top side's just going to become something fancy. So, I'm trying to think of the easiest way to do it. So it's really x minus 2. Let's rewrite it. X minus 2 times x squared minus 1 minus 2x squared plus 2x all over 2x squared minus 2x. Alright, let's distribute the left side. So, let's change pins. X times x is x cubed. X times negative 1 is negative x. Negative 2 times x squared is negative 2x squared. Negative 2 times negative 1 is positive 2. So minus 2x squared plus 2x all over 2x squared minus 2x. Sum like terms. So I get x cubed minus 4x squared plus x plus 2 all over 2x squared minus 2x. Let's see if that's even an answer. And that's where we're at. So that's the answer. Okay? Going on. Your homework for this lesson is 9.5, 2 through 40 even.